This video will show you how to remove and replace the battery on a Chrysler Town Country. This will be located along the driver's side of your engine compartment. Let's get into it. Let's start at the battery. We're going to disconnect our negative battery terminal. That's the terminal closest to the front of the vehicle. Use a 10mm to loosen the hardware just enough we can remove the terminal end from the battery post. Once you have it off of there, just a quick inspection. We're going to clean this during the installation process. For now, we'll set it aside. Let's continue on to the positive terminal. Same process here, 10mm. Now with that out of place, if you have a battery insulator, let's go ahead and remove that as well. Typically, it is a good idea to reuse these. It protects the battery from the cold or the heat. Now we'll start looking down along the bottom of the battery at the battery tray. We can see our battery hold down. This is held in place with a 13mm mounting bolt. Now at this point, you can remove the battery. There it is, friend. Now, prior to installation of any part, of course, we want to make sure we clean and inspect our mounting areas. So for this, we have the battery tray and, of course, the mounting point for our battery hold down. Just go ahead and clean this area down. We'll make sure it's in good, usable order. Now it's time to get the battery in place. Let's reinstall the battery insulator, assuming you have one. Just go ahead and slide it right over that battery all the way down as far as possible. Onto the battery hold down, we're going to take this plastic component, slide it into position. Continue on to your mounting bolt. I've cleaned the threads and applied some anti-seize. Let's go ahead and tighten that up. Take hold of the battery. Attempt to slide it out of position. It should not move in any way. The next thing you do for a battery installation, whether it's a new battery or an old battery, is clean the battery posts. For that, I'm using a battery brush. We're going to clean anything from these posts so we can be sure we have a good, clean mating surface. Now after cleaning those, the next thing we have to pay attention to is each one of our terminal ends. I'm going to be continuing on with a battery brush. You can also use a wire brush if necessary. We're just going to clean this inboard side on the contact point. Now as I clean this, I'm paying attention for any corrosion that would also need to be cleaned or damage. If it looks like it's rotted, weak, or damaged in any way, you're going to want to service that item. This does look good, so I'm going to temporarily set it aside. I'm going to repeat the process for the negative terminal end next. Now for the installation of the terminal ends onto the battery post, we always start with the positive terminal first. We're taking that, we'll slide it all the way down onto the battery post as far as possible until it's bottomed out against the battery. Use your 10mm and make sure it's nice and tight. Right there is bottomed out. Just a tiny bit further. No movement. Let's continue on to the negative terminal next. Let's get that negative battery terminal in place. We're sliding it onto the battery post as far as possible. We'll tighten our 10mm mounting nut. Right there is bottomed out. We'll just take it a tiny bit further. Double check to make sure that's secured in place. Okay, friend, we finished the installation of our vehicle's battery. Now the next thing you want to do is hop in the passenger compartment. Attempt to start the vehicle several times. After that, you're going to want to reset any of your radio presets and take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.